What is going on, guys? We will YouTuber here back with another video. So we got information on the latest promo at the YCS event, YCS Sheffield. I think it might be at other YCS events as well. But the latest promo is Digvorzhak, King of Heavy Industry. His effect reads as follows. He's a rank 5 XYZ monster who requires 3 level 5 monsters. Once per turn, you can detach one XYZ material from this card, send the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck to the graveyard. Then, if any monsters were sent to the graveyard by this effect, destroy cards your opponent controls up to the number of monsters sent. Not too shabby. As for the decks this card could work in, I can think of 3 possibilities. Insectors, if they use Ladybug and they somehow get a 3rd level 5 on the field. Dark Worlds, with Gold and Silver. And finally, Girgas and Machinas, if they use Jumbo Drill. So yeah, I mean, you basically just normal summon this guy and make all face of machine type monsters level 5, because they're all going to be level 4 because they're Girgas. You can swarm in the field easy with Girga Accelerator and other Girga monsters, so it shouldn't be too hard to get to 3 level 4s on the field, excluding this guy. And then you just make everything level 5 and overlay into this big Digvorzhak heavy machinery dude. So I'm not jumping the gun either, but if the ban list that was leaked today is true, Solemn Warning goes down to 1, and that means this guy doesn't really have a lot stopping him. The problem is that, yeah, if you use 3 level 5 monsters to go into this guy and they bottomless Trapple or something, you're just so annoyed. Plus, it's an ignition effect, which means he doesn't get priority or anything. So, anyway, his effect is pretty damn good. You mill the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck to the graveyard, and for each monster you can destroy a card your opponent controls. That's not too bad, but again, as I say, if they respond to the summons, there's not really a lot you can do about that. But if they don't, you could potentially mill stuff that they're going to need if they're not running Insectors, for example. If they're just running stuff that's like a standard engine that doesn't rely on the graveyard too heavily, then yeah, you can just mill a bunch of stuff, they get really pissed off, you then pop like 3 of their back row, or 2 of their monsters or something, and then just attack with 3200. And if it's a monster on the field already, if you don't kill it, this guy can just attack over it anyway. The other thing, of course, is that even if you don't mill monsters, you're still milling stuff that they're going to use. You can still mill like their Monster Reborn, or their Heavy Storm, or their Dark Hole, or one of their staple traps like Solemn Warning, or Bottomless Trap Hole, or whatever, Mirror Force, or Torrential Tribute, or something like that, or Solemn Judgment. You can mill a load of stuff like that, and that would be equally as annoyed. Even if you don't get to pop cards, you still get a 3200 beat stick on the field that, if his effect went off, you obviously haven't stopped. So, like, what are you going to do then? Troll Face. The question is, of course, how often would you go into this guy? And for that reason, is it actually a good promo that Konami have chosen? I mean, I've seen this guy in Dueling Network a lot. I've never seen him actually played against me. I just kind of come across him when I was searching up stuff. Maybe when I search the word heavy, he just comes up all the time. I don't know. But in any case, he's not that bad in my opinion. I think the fact that the Girgas are coming out sort of gives him a boost, because you'll actually be able to bring him out quite easily, as well as Jumbo Drill being released in the previous set. So that's not too bad at all. It's not a bad card to just get your hands on. He looks pretty beastly. His attack is amazing. If you manage to get him out, you can do some serious damage. You could probably OTK if you had, I don't know, Call the Haunteds or other stuff to special summon monsters, and maybe a limiter removal or something. With limiter, this guy goes up to 6,400 attack points, which is pretty much game if it's like mid-game already and your opponent's already like paid with a warning or something. But anyway, guys, what do you think of the card? Do you think it's a good promo, a good choice that Konami have made? And also, do you think it's a good card in and of itself? I can definitely see this guy being played in OTK type decks. They didn't bring limiter removal back to 2, or at least if the ban list is true, they didn't. And they probably won't, to be honest, because they don't want to support Girgas to the extent that they can just OTK you every game, pretty much guaranteed. So yeah, he's not a bad card. I like him a lot. I look forward to getting my hands on one. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be going to YCS Sheffield, but I'll definitely try and pick one up at some point. I do intend to build the Girgas just to test them out, but I have stated before in videos that I really don't feel that they're all that playable. I just feel that they don't plus enough in terms of hand advantage, and once you use up all these cards, and you know, they just don't come back then. But in any case, that's it for the video, guys. Be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe as always. I am Weeva YouTuber. Hope you guys enjoyed this news update. I am signing out. Peace, guys.